Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will be playing from the Sega Genesis Classics library, and our game of choice today will be Altered Beast, first released in 1988 along with the Sega Genesis Mega Drive. It was the pack-in game at the time, and I think it was the very first Sega game that I ever played as well. Uh, Most Sega games were introduced to me by my friend who lived a couple houses down, and we played many video games together. And we played this game quite a bit. So let's fire it up and get started. I did do a practice run of this game just so that stuff could come back to me, and I believe I remember how to play this game pretty well, especially considering the amount that I played it as a kid. And the muscle memory, it's all still there, which is good. But one thing I wanted to show about the demo that I really liked was the fact that it shows you that those little blue orbs are the key to the game. And the little blue, it looks like pigs, but I think they're supposed to be Cerberi. Anyway, moving on, let's go to the options screen. And let's increase our power and our levels, or our lives, just because we want to make sure that we get through the game. We don't want to embarrass ourselves. We might do that anyway with some of our deaths and hits, but we'll try our best. Kick these guys right in the knee. Oh. Now, right off the bat, I will say one of the most irritating mechanics about this game is how, ouch, your character pauses. These guys, I don't know how these guys have such long reach. But anyway, your character pauses whenever he powers up, or morphs into the Altered Beast. And the reason why that is so irritating is that your character briefly pauses, but the rest of the game doesn't. So if there's auto-scrolling going on, the auto-scrolling doesn't stop. If there are enemies nearby, they don't just wait for you to stop morphing or powering up. They're going to hit you. So that's a very big irritant of this game. Another one is taking chain damage, which hopefully won't happen to us. If it does, it'll likely happen to us in stage 4 and 5, but it's unlikely that it'll happen to us in the early stages. Okay, so not bad. We didn't quite lose 1 bar of health. Alright, here we go, on to round 2. Now, these little illustrations in between rounds, they look a little, I don't know what the right word is. A little horror showish, because we've got our mission is to rescue Zeus's daughter. That's the whole background of this game, is where these fallen heroes, and Zeus has risen us from the dead to go rescue his daughter. I don't know which one, but it's, I think, from Hades or Pluto, whichever you prefer, Greek or Roman history. But anyway, I'm guessing it's Hades because he's the one that typically has beef with Zeus. But I don't know. Like, I don't remember ever looking at the manual, or I don't even know if it came with the manual. But anyhow, let's see if we can get the right spot. There's a very, very precise sweet spot here. And if we get it, it's a quick kill in like just a few seconds. Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. We got it. Nice. And so that's the plot of the story. And these illustrations, it took me many times playing this, well, my friend and we always play this game together, it seems, that we pieced together that this like told the story as far as like what's going on in the background while we're trying to rescue her. Like, she's in this dungeon. I mean, she's on a cross now, for heaven's sake. That looks kind of like, whoa, what kind of a game are we playing? Is this really approved for kids and even teenagers? Probably not. Anyway, but I mean, this is 1980s arcades, and no one looked at that really. So anyway, we need to be a little bit careful here. These guys, they can they can pack a punch with their swings. And now we just need to spam kick to get our next power up. Oof. Nice, we didn't get hit by that guy. Let's see, I think we go here, right? And I think we can stay up here on this edge to get our last power up. Very nice. Of course, we might take a hit from this turtle thing, but that's okay. Ugh. Yeah, see, these guys, they can really mess you up if you get within their range. Okay. Alrighty, so we need to stay over here as best we can, because we gotta hit the head. So some weird dragon snail thing. One hit, yep, there we go. So, anyway, Zeus's daughter is on a crucifix, and Baldy is doing some weird spell stuff, and we don't really know what's happening. We kind of assume the worst when we see that, but now we see, oh, what's going on? Is she turning into a bird? Probably had to see that illustration dozens of times to kind of figure that out. I don't know, maybe I'm just slow on the uptake, but it was just weird. Oof. Let's get up here and get that power up. Really be handy if I had a turbo button, but do not. That's fine though. Mashing works just fine. Now I may take an intentional death at the boss, just so that it doesn't mess up our chances of getting the first power up in level or in stage 5. Oh crap, we missed. Oh, we gotta get there. Oh, we got it. Whew, that was close. Okay. Another thing that is relatively important in this game is to never miss a power-up, because if you do, and you get to this point, you have to go through an entire level cycle again to get the power-ups that you missed. And that's highly irritating. Just because not only does it take more time, but you can, take a take a hit that's like, oh man, really? I took a hit for that? So anyway, now this boss is, in my opinion, the hardest boss, just because these little dragons, plus there's the fire, plus if you want to use your vertical attack, you can only hit him at the very edge, like where the snout is. Otherwise, if you hit him where the body is, like where all the fire is coming from, then you'll... Ouch. Okay. Well, that was actually fortuitous, because I'd forgotten that we were going to take a voluntary death anyway. So you got these little dive-bombing dragons. We could have done the vertical attack there. That's okay. And then we have the fire, and in hard mode and hard and hardest, you have to be careful of when he gets down really low. And oh man, this fight's taking forever. I'm being really cautious just because I don't want to lose any health for the last stage, or to begin the last stage, just because it can be kind of punishing and unforgiving. So anyway, in hard and hardest, the fire gets low enough that you can't duck under it, and you have to actually do a high jump over it, and you have to jump way out in front of it, otherwise it hits you. So anyway, and now we can see that everything is actually just fine. Bali just wanted to turn her into a bird. We don't know why. We don't know any of the reasons behind any of this, the plot of this game. Ugh. We're just gonna try to punch our way out of here because that's what. We missed the. Okay, we missed a power up, so that's not good. Because this guy jump kicks us to death, and now we have a rhino coming up. Ugh. And he's kind of tough. And these goats, they can hit you pretty hard. Oh, we're gonna take another hit. Okay, so we're just going to wait here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're gonna have to go through another cycle. Ouch, that was dumb. Be careful of this little wheelie go-round thing coming up. Okay, so here is what I was talking about. Like, we can't fight him because we do not have... we're not the Altered Beast. And... there we go. So now, we are a golden wolf. Ugh. I can't talk right now. Oh, I don't normally miss that third power up just because, as you can see, that the stage gets progressively more difficult. More difficult enemies, and like more of these horse. I hate those horse guys because they jump kick you. Okay, here we go. And hopefully the... Oh crap, I didn't even see him. That was nonsense. Crap. So hopefully the rhino doesn't kill us. That was nonsense. And hopefully the strategy still works, which is you just duck down and do this. This is supposed to be like one of the easiest fights. But we might have to... There we go. Whew, we did it. Okay. Dang it, we lost 2 lives. But that's okay. We got through the game, we cleared it. And that's Altered Beast. That's it. The bird changes back into Zeus's daughter. I don't know, is it Aphrodite? I don't know Greek mythology very well. But she's blonde, and I thought Athena was brunette. And there we go. And here we got the credits. You can punch and kick the credits and they go down, and it's kind of fun, or not, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this very nostalgic game of my childhood, and then it'll just take you to the next level. So we'll see how far we can get. We'll see if we can clear hard on just one set of lives. Maybe not, but that's okay. The difference is not spam it. Okay. I'm not really focused right now. Anyway. Get him. Oh. Where's the Cerberus, a blue Cerberus when I really need one? Oh, one thing though, you can, if you fail to get a power up, you can hear the full cycle of the soundtrack. That's one thing. Alright, we got a power up. So anyway, so harder, or hard and hardest, it just, as you can see, increases the number of enemies, and Oh, and so that's how it makes it more difficult. And stronger enemies, they appear in earlier stages. So anyway, I think we'll just clear stage 1 and then call it good. Okay, this guy's gonna come right on top of me. All right, here we go. We're Wolfman. Yeah, I don't even know what these things would be considered, but anyway. Yeah, those things, I swear they are pigs. they, they look way more like pigs than like a Cerberus. Anyway. And as you can see, the cycles, they take a bit to get through, and when you miss those power-ups. So anyway. And I don't know where the safe spot is now because I don't have the little shrine to reference. I think we can stand right here. I don't know. We'll probably take... Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, right here. Right in front of this guy's statue. And I think on all 3 difficulty levels, if I remember, like the safe spots on the boss fights are the same, the strategies are the same, there's no change in strategies in boss fights, except for the dragon boss, which you can't just universally duck to always dodge the fire. But the first 3 bosses are all exactly the same strategy, difficulty, as far as how to beat the mechanics. So that is Altered Beast, and we will go ahead and end the episode there. This is the first episode of the Sega Arcade series that I'll be doing. And this will probably be a rougher series than others, just because the arcade beat 'em ups weren't my strong suits. We'll probably see a lot more failing in later games that we play. The next one that we're going to play is Gain Ground. At least that's the plan. I have to make sure that I remember how to play it and beat it. It's kind of a long game, so if it's too long, I might have to do a save and then come back to it, just because if I remember correctly, it takes a while to beat that game. So anyway, we'll have to make sure that it's doable, and until we meet next time, so long for now.